Hi, y'all. My name is Angie or Luna from Enchantments, and I really wanted to go live on Facebook to do this video, but it's not cooperating, so we're going to try to post it on YouTube. And, like full transparency, I get really nervous on camera, so there's a little wine in my teacup. That's fine. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, talk a little bit about some essential oils, specifically oils used for headaches today. And well, I just need to get a sip first. Do you ever drink whiskey from a teacup? That's such a southern thing, right? And wine or any? Do you ever drink anything from a teacup? Tell me I'm not alone. So, anyway, okay. So we'll see how this setup works. I do boudoir photography also, and kind of fantasy photography. So we're doing this in my photography studio, and it's kind of in the process of still of the renovation. So I'm hoping this works well. Okay, so this is my book that I have. I keep all my recipes in it. This was given to me by a really good friend a few years ago, and I love it. And now Enchantments carries them because I love it so much. And you can just see there's kind of parchment type paper in here, enough to be separated, and then it has the binder, the time on it, and I just kind of personalized mine a little bit, but it comes this brown kind of color, which I love, and so I left it on the back, but I just kind of did a little arts and crafts to the front there to make it more personal for me. Okay, so also, before we get started with the essential thing, I wanted to show you this candle. So this is part of our Crystal and Botanical candle line, and it is, I don't know if you can see very well, but it has a super sparkly glitter wax petal. It's soy wax, and then we use hemp or cotton wicks, so it's all natural, and it's not bad for the environment. All of our herbs are all ethically sourced, and so are the crystals. So, okay, speaking of ethically sourced, so all of our teas are, all of our essential oils, everything is organic and everything is ethically sourced. Okay, so so first of all, what we're going to talk about today is a blend of essential oils, and we're going to make one for like migraines, cluster headaches, just headaches in general. My oldest son gets headaches really bad, so we use this to combat them, and it really makes a difference. So it's pretty simple. It's just 3 essential oils and then your carrier oil. I'm using jojoba oil. You can use coconut oil, grapeseed oil, whatever carrier oil you prefer. But this is what I have today, and I like it because it's super light, not greasy. So in this recipe, we are going to put 2 drops of frankincense, 2 drops of lavender, and 4 drops of peppermint oil. And then we're going to fill the rest of the way with our carrier oil. Okay? And then to add to the essence of this, we're going to add a little crystal therapy. So we have these crystal roller balls. So we're using amethyst today, and you can see that the roller ball on the top matches the crystals inside. And you can pop off the top like this. So whenever it's reusable, whenever you make this, if you want to, after you've used it all, you can dump out your stones and then wash them and use it again. So easy peasy. Also, these tops are bamboo, so they're natural too. Okay, so we're gonna set this here. Open this up. Okay, so the amethyst. It's just crystal therapy. It's been around for years and years. It's been used in all kinds of different religions, all types of different countries. It's just, it seems to be new, I think, for some people, but it's not. It's very ancient. So, the amethyst. So it releases stress, and it's really good for like healing your brain. It also releases fatigue, which a lot of times is a big cause of headache, right? It strengthens your nervous system and your circulatory, gets your blood flowing. So amethyst is our crystal of choice for this, but we do have other crystals for other uses, whatever. I'll just show you a few. Whatever you choose. Obviously, this quartz will go with anything. We have rose quartz too, but I just grabbed a few to show you. Whoop! Well, that was almost a mess, wasn't it? I think that deserves more wine. I'll wait a little bit before I do more wine. Okay. Also, just to show you, this is one that I made for anxiety. I'm not going to go over all that with you right now, but I wanted to show it to you because it's the black tourmaline, but it also, if you can see, it has lavender and rose petals in there with the stone, so you can also add some herbs if you would like. Okay, all right. So let's get to making, all right? So frankincense is going to be our first oil that we put in there. It is an age-old healing oil. It's hard to say, age-old healing oil. Okay, so, which is funny because it's actually a resin, but it's known as the king of oils. And so it's an antiseptic, a disinfectant, anti-inflammatory. It's also used for like digestive and stuff, but we're not going to get into all that. But it's a really great oil. If you buy one oil, well, it's hard for me to say my top. These are my top three actually, but frankincense is so good. Definitely get some frankincense. Okay, peppermint oil is next. So did you know that peppermint is actually a hybrid mint? Like, I didn't know this, but it's a hybrid between spearmint and water mint. I would have thought peppermint was the main mint, not a hybrid, but apparently it is. So peppermint it's an anti-inflammatory also helps with IBS, but that's not what we're using it for today. It's the menthol that it has in it relaxes you. It eases the pain, relaxes your muscles, and for migraines and stuff, one big thing is, you know how you get nauseous when your head hurts so bad? Well, it's an anti-nausea effect, so that's one of the reasons that peppermint is second on the list here. And then lavender. Lavender is almost everybody I know's favorite herb. They like to drink it to help them sleep at night because it helps you rest. It helps with depression, it helps with dementia, anxiety. It's antibacterial and antifungal also. And because of its relaxing effects, it helps relax away your headache. And fun fact, because, you know, that's the kind of mood we're in. A fun fact is they did a study at a nursing home, and they put cotton pads on the neckline of the clothes of the residents there. And they said that there was 43% evidence to support that those that had the lavender on them had a less, that they didn't fall. So it was a fall prevention they used it for. So, you know, maybe it helps with balance also. Okay, so do you have wine too? Okay, let's just have a sip, shall we? I always have to check because I get these smile lines from the wine, the upside down smiles. It's horrible. Okay, so recipe book. All right, so I've got this open, and this lavender. So I'm sure you're familiar with how essential oil comes, but it has these like dropper. So whenever it drops out, just like one drop of oil at a time, like that, which is great. But for what I'm using it for, I'm actually going to pop this little guy out and use this pipette. You don't have to. This hole is small. I prefer to use it. You certainly don't have to. Okay, so I'm going to put about what would be 2 drops out of here in there. A little bit more of a squeeze from the pipette, but okay. And then we're going to do the peppermint next, and I marked my pipettes because I don't mix the fragrances. So okay, equal to 2 drops of peppermint. All right, time for the king. I don't know how this setup is working out. I keep wanting to get this way. All right, 1, 2, okay. Well, so I think I misspoke earlier and said 2 drops of peppermint, but it's 4. 4 drops of peppermint, 2 drops of frankincense, and 2 drops of lavender. Okay. All right. So you can see about the amount that's in there right now of essential oils, and we're gonna fill the rest of it up with our carrier oil. Makes it not as harsh on your skin, and it's very, very, very potent. And all of ours are 100%, like you said, they're therapeutic, they are organic. You may ingest them if you choose to do so. I don't recommend anybody doing it, even though I do it myself, because I just don't want to recommend to other people something that may or may not go over well with them. It works fine with me. I put it in drinks, I put it in food. But that's your own choice. But they are therapeutic blends, so as long as they are oils that can be ingested, you can ingest our oils. They are from Star West Botanicals. That is the vendor we chose because, like I said, I like the way that they're sourced. Everything is super ethical from them, so that goes along with our brand. We want to make sure we keep our earth good and safe. So, all right. So, and then the big pipette to get the jojoba oil. And I chose not to put any herbs down in this particular one this time, but you saw the other one is beautiful when you do. But for this particular reason, I just went with the amethyst and let it just kind of shine on its own. Also, I did this on a silver tray because the oils, if they get on a finish or something, they could possibly mess up your finish on your furniture, and we don't want that. Okay, so I just popped it back in, super easy. And then we're gonna put this bamboo lid on and just turn it upside down a couple times, like this. Isn't it pretty? These are good things to make as personal gifts to people. We make these, we can personalize. You can let me know whatever it is you need personally. Hey, I need an anxiety blend. I need, aphrodisiac kind of blend, whatever you need, and just let me know and I can make it for you. We can work on it together, the recipe. But with this headache blend, oh gosh, it smells so good. You can put it a little bit here and then you can put it on your temples and just massage that in. I don't even have a headache, but it just, it's so refreshing. It also just wakes you up, you know? So that, and then I'll let you see one more time the one that we did with the herbs in it because it's lovely. And so the next video that I do, I'm going to try to do a little bit more and maybe even Facebook Lives if I'm brave enough. But the next one I'm going to do, I want to tell you about these gourds. So you know that I make teas, the herbal tea blends, all different fun kinds. But this is a gourd. It's fired, and it's from, I think it's in Argentina when they started it. It's the yerba mate tea, and then this bambuya. It's like a spoon. It's also a straw, and you see how it is right there. So none of this stuff comes through. So you fill it just halfway full with the tea, and then the rest of the way with water, and then you stick this in there and you just drink it like that. It's super cool. It comes with instructions on how to care for it, because it is actually a real gourd, and it's pretty awesome. So thank you for watching. Hopefully these videos will get better. Hopefully I'll get better. And if you have any questions, feel free to email the number 4 enchantments@gmail.com. Or you can text your question to 256-506-4097. We are working on getting the store, the pictures and stuff taken, putting back up. So it's just a process, and hopefully we'll get there by next week. And the photography with the boudoir and the fantasy and kind of the witchy pictures and the Halloweeny pictures, we're going to start doing those in August. So if you're interested in those and you want to get on the books for that, then email or call that number. You can also find Luna Bella Boudoir if you want to go find that on Facebook. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, like this, leave a comment, all that stuff that people say that you already know. And thank you for watching. Okay, bye.